Good morning, friends. This is Corky, and I'm back again for another journal share. This one is my blue-themed bird book. It's nature theme. It has nature in it and bird images. So it's an old book, beautiful blue, good shape. I put some ticking on the back. It's a blue stripe ticking on the back spine. I put a collage on the front. There's some lace and muslin that's been gathered up. There's a little owl charm, blue buttons all over, a little blue bow with thread. This image here is from an Edith Holden book. These are swallows. They're not bluebirds, so I didn't want to name the book Bluebird. It's a blue themed bird book. And so there's some lace here. She measures 7 3/4 inches tall and 5 1/4 inches wide. She has got a 1.25 inch spine. The inside of the spine has been reinforced with fabric. It's in really good shape. She's 3 signatures with 14 pages each for 168 plus pages. She's tied with a bow with some seam binding that had to be mended, and so junk journal style I mended it with some stained muslin. So let's get started. Her front cover has a little flip out. Just get a little bit closer. Okay, and so she's got a flip out, but there's also a pocket here. The pocket is black cardstock, and it has a dictionary little snippet, and it's the definition of bird, and there's a little drawing that has what each little piece of a bird is all about, like the M. Let's see, it is the primary wing. So all of these tell you what the different parts of a bird are. And then there's just a little map here. I saw this old-fashioned map piece, and I thought bird migration. You always see bird migration maps. Then there's a little piece to write on. This is an old index card, division place for the letter B. And then back here is the dictionary page that this came from, and so bird was at the very top of that page. Just some extra little journaling pieces of paper. Then this opens up for more journaling space. There's a pretty bird image here. I like to put some whimsy in my journals, and so I found this one guy's artwork, and so this is just some washi tape of mine that I do. And then this is from a nature book, and this one does have bluebirds in it. This is an eastern bluebird. And then this is a mountain bluebird. And I tried to decorate each of my paper clips with some blue thread, just to give some interest to the pages. Okay, this is a small card from out of copyright encyclopedia I have, and it has different bird nest pictures or drawings. I did the technique of what I call overdying with my book block here. I filled all of these pages with coffee dyed paper for the most part, and then I dipped the book block in coffee once again. So like this side and the 3 sides, top, bottom, and the outer sides. And so the coffee dye just kind of travels up the page, so you get a real good water stain effect on your pages. So keep that in mind, junk journalers. It's a neat effect. Another nature book I stole some pages from. And so each of these has, you know, the description, the name of the book, the bird, and then the description. Here's a barn owl and the description of a barn owl. Lots of journaling. There's a bird here that I've fussy cut from some of my clip art. It looks like the spot is from this bird, but it's not. It was from this old book. It's a like a high school or college bookkeeping class book, and that was just on there. I don't know. I think maybe it was the teacher's. Maybe a teacher had some red ink or something. I don't know. Anyway, this is a page from an Edith Holden book. It has a little printout about the robin. And then here's another it's a copy of an Arm & Hammer collector card. And this is the white-winged crossbill. It's on some music paper. And then here is a pocket made from some old book pages. And then I just collaged it and I made a little pocket. And here's a little wing or a feather from a bird's wing. Just a little pocket here. And then the big pocket holds some of my whimsical clip art, and then just some ladies in an old frame. Some of my pretty clip art. This one is wallflowers, I think, on my Etsy shop. I made this the other day on my computer. I just love how that turned out. Just some old products digitally collaged. And then here's a little flip out, handsome man. And here's some of my, this is on my Etsy too, bird pages from, oh golly, I think it's a 1920s book, maybe 30s book. This is the middle of the first signature. You can see how that staining went. And this is a flip out too. She's a pretty little gal. Maybe she's his intended. Maybe they're boyfriend and girlfriend. We can always make up stories for our junk journals. My friend Sharon, I got these time cards from her, and I just love using them for pockets. So they're really long, so I bend them up and make a little pocket. Thank you, Sharon. And here's another one of my whimsical postcards. This little kitty, I think, is serenading these birds. Maybe she has plans for them later. This is a piece of an old insurance man's ledger. I just love the calligraphy. And look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? So this is an authentic piece, and it is from May 10th of 1884. 1884. Beautiful music paper. Here's the other part of that bookkeeper's page from a book. It's a textbook. Look at the calligraphy there. This is from an Edith Holden book. This is from an encyclopedia. picture of oranges, and I always think of birds in the wintertime or summertime as well. They like the juice from the oranges. This was from a little kid's nature book, and so I clipped out the words, and it says, "They bring mud to their nest with their bills and fill up the cracks." And then on the back it talks about how the female shapes the lining to fit her body, then her work is done. Well, it's not done. Those babies are going to come, and so she'll be feeding those babies. Then here is a little dictionary encyclopedia snippet about the peacock. So I put that in here, glued some muslin, and so it's a flip up, so you can journal underneath and then just tuck it back in when you're done journaling. And so there you go. There's some more of that bookkeeper book page. After I started this book, I was at an antique shop, and I found a little, I think it's like a small table cloth, and so I thought, bluebirds, I've got to keep that for this book, and so it's a journaling card. And this is book page that's been collaged and made into a pocket. Here's a little envelope, and it has some journaling cards inside that you can use to journal on and tuck it back in. I made this little tuck spot from 2 envelopes, so you can journal on the inside. And then there's little pockets here, and so you can journal there. And then the same on this side, another journaling card that tucks away in here. This is a page from a French, I think it was a poem book. And then I just put this piece of embossed cardstock that's been torn, and I wanted it to just sit outside the pages so it gives some interest to the page. And then on the other side, I think I had this postcard, another whimsical bird postcard that just sits here. I'll fix that back later. Here's a duck, a duck within on the side of a river. Bridge tally card. There's a little flip out here. Another journal card up there. This one is a floating pocket, so you can see all sides of the time card. And then there's a little squirrel that's a squirrel card, some kind of kids game, probably Rummy, and it's held there. And then here is another, oh, that's the same one. Oh well, we all like cats and birds. And then here's a receipt for a product. So I'll fix that back up. There's another sheet from that bookkeeping class book. Another one of those book pages. Somebody's at my door. I hope my hubby can get it. Oh, this was a ledger page that was kind of, this is actually the middle of that bookkeeping page, or ledger book, bank ledger. So I put some pretty washi tape there, and it was starting to come up, so I've kind of glued them down. Another pocket here. This one flips out and back, And then this is also a flip out. That flips out. And this is a pocket within the book. And I just have some goodies inside here. Some trading stamps and prescription from 1933, I believe. And this is just a little flip out as well. Some more of those birds. There's another bird I got from my clip art. And here's another pocket made with the time card. And from that insurance ledger book, this is I think it's either a receipt or it's just a document that W.J. Palmer, the agent from Kerwin County, Kansas, I believe is where this is at. March 1st, 1894. Somebody paid $32.45 for some kind of fire insurance. Wow, the sun just all of a sudden decided to come out. Thank you, sun. Here's another one of my little whimsical bird cards. And then there's some tickets. Some more of the bookkeeping book page. Another one of those bird books pages. My thank you card. Here's a little see-through pocket with a flashcard tab made out of the ticking. And here's a little pocket with some more of those whimsical birds. And the poem that I love, that I want to try to include in every one of my journals. And another bird. So, that is the blue themed bird book. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for looking. Have a great day, friends. Bye now.